Alright, before you complain that pencils and teapot, this practically applies to almost half the cast of the still in teapot. And if you want to get technical, every remaining contestant has repeated in teapot. Pencil, pencil, pencil. A character in BFDI who was one of the most liked characters, and so her actions in BFB later are deemed sub in teapot, only to debut and well be questionable. Because BFDIA is wrapping up, the eliminations will be more closer and the character fan bases will increase the further a character goes. As a making this, Pencil is at a whopping 10,000 dislikes. Because of this, I'm going to give you views as to why you should vote Pencil. Well, like Pencil. Firstly, the whole Pin thing has already ended, and Pin won't be gaining or losing any limbs until later on in the show. Now, both Free Smart and Woolbunch have a rivalry, but Pencil wasn't even the one who removed the limbs. The rivalry, in my opinion, was fun to watch and shouldn't end so soon. Also, it's like Pencil has her alliance and Pin has hers. I personally prefer her over Pin though. Psychic, Pencil is not mean. Sure, she has her bright moments, may insult someone every now and then, but that's just who Pencil is. At least as of right now. Speaking of that, a lot of Pencil voters hate her solely because of the events of BFB, which is okay, but chronologically is it? BFDIA takes place in 2013, so it's like voting off someone because of something they do in the future, which is dumb, because what they do in the future has no effect on what they do right now. Maybe the inverse, but you get it. Finally, Pencil carries Free Smart. Without her, Book will probably join Woolbunch along with Quanny and Pin. That or team up with Tennis Ball. And Needle will probably switch back to Woolbunch, if that was the reason why she left. In my opinion, Book doesn't have that charm to continue the alliance on her own, and honestly, Pencil is the sole reason why the alliance even feels like Free Smart. And listen, if that's not enough, let me tell you who you shouldn't use your like one, and maybe even dislike. Firstly, a very hot take, but I was playing. Tennis Ball. Look, his fan base is massive. A few thousand voters would probably not affect him whatsoever, and probably has a higher chance of winning the season more than anyone else. Not only that, but I've always had this theory that the further he goes, the more hate he might get, and it might affect his performance in Spot. Next up, Pin. Is it just me, or Pin has been getting more annoying now? Like everyone who's made you lose your limbs is now eliminated, and you are beefing with those who are affiliated with them. Like, why not get mad at the people who made you lose your limbs instead of the entire clink surrounding them? Not to mention, Pin has the highest chance of winning Teapot, to the point where it's not even funny. Teapot is basically, in this group of people at this point, who is the most liked, and whoever has the smallest fan base is eliminated. And Pin is also one of those most well-liked characters anyway. Okay guys, hear me on this one now. Needle. Needle has had her moments. But do you want an interesting finale or a we're all friends, so we don't care who wins finale? Also, Needle has two votings as well. This would have left order because Needle is an interesting character, and I don't really mind if you stayed. Last but not least, Quinny. Quinny has been particular when BFDIA ever since the show came back. That's pretty massive, knowing how many contestants were left then, and how many remain now. This also means he'll probably rack in a lot of likes too. Not to mention he's basically the mascot of Bunch, creating the name himself. Hopefully Pen gets out, but in the end, Pencil might still get out sadly. But if this video can bring in people to dislike otherwise before December 4th, we might still have a chance. If you like this type of content, consider subscribing. I don't really make stuff like this, I just want to do this because I really like Pencil.